Welcome to the Singapore Book Awards 2022 Finalist Announcement. As we count down to the live show on 22nd September, these are the finalists for Best Literary Work. The Archers of Gerrard Street, published by Penguin Random House, Southeast Asia.
Hi, my name is Grace Chia and I am the author of The Archers of Gerrard Street. I want to thank the Singapore Book Awards for shortlisting this novel, published under Penguin Random House Southeast Asia, for the Best Literary Work category. This is a significant recognition of my work and I'm much humbled and grateful for the honor. The Archers of Gerrard Street is a novel about the Chinese diaspora and the effects of migration on those who journey from wherever their home is to a place they imagine as better. It is a literary work with elements of a whodunit, romance, and a coming-of-age narrative from the perspective of a young lady who travels from Southeast Asia to the UK in search for answers to the murder of her childhood friend. The setting of the crime is in London's Chinatown, and while the story mostly takes place in the UK, following the journey of Molly, a young Malaysian Chinese undergraduate whose teenage unrequited love has caused her much suffering as well as motivation to find closure to this pain, the story is also pan-Asian. The Archers of Gerrard Street traverses the locations of Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, and China, where the other characters from the novel first originate before meeting and interacting in Britain. I wrote this novel after having spent several years in the UK and was fascinated by the enclave of Chinatown, where I made weekly excursions to stock up on groceries and to dine out. As an enclave, it is self-contained and self-sufficient, where many of the people who work or live in Chinatown are immigrants. Inspired by two true life tragedies that happened in the UK while I was there, and based on their news reports, my story spun from their unsolved mysteries as I wondered about the inner lives of the victims of these crimes. Both tragedies involved ethnic Chinese. One was a gun shooting in a bar in Chinatown. Another was a drowning of illegal immigrants cockling at Morecambe Bay. These two tragedies form the bedrock of my novel as my fictional narrative and characters evolved and revolved around them. So, at the heart of my novel really is tragedy, suffering, and human resilience, where luck sometimes plays a role in life for good or for worse, as it often does. But I did not want to write a didactic or depressing story. Instead, I spun a narrative that takes off from hope in the eyes of a young woman who learns about the ways of the world through a physical and emotional journey and emerges on the other side, stronger and wiser. Without giving too much details away, I hope that you can pick up this book, read it, and enjoy it as a story that would entertain you as well as give you something to mull over long after you have read the last page. This novel has had a very long gestation, over 15 years, and to have it in a book form and to be recognized by the Singapore Book Awards nomination is beyond incredible. I sincerely want to thank my publisher for believing in me to grant me the opportunity to publish this story, and to my readers for appreciating my words. Without readers, there would be no industry, and you as a reader is pivotal to the ecosystem of sustaining the literature of not just Singapore or Southeast Asia, but of the world. Our role as writers is to write and tell stories of those who can't, those disenfranchised, those silenced. Thank you for listening and reading. Thank you.
This year, we received 163 submissions from 35 publishers. After months of careful reviews, our judges shortlisted 42 titles from 20 publishers. We will announce these finalist titles on Facebook and YouTube. We hope you can like, share, and follow to find out more. Take part in our Reader's Choice competition and stand a chance to win $300 worth of book vouchers. See you on the 22nd September for the Singapore Book Awards 2022 Grand Show. You can buy a copy of your favorite book from Lazada and support our publishers. The books are also available at our event partners platforms including Amazon, or find them at Kinokuniya and Times bookstores.